Yeah, I made some changes to some, you know, put some more Chiefs players in my lineup. So that means I got 52. So I get rid of him for real. He ain't giving me number 50. Put him back in. Still got my 50. So all these people, other people is gonna get switched out since I got 50 Chiefs. Or I could have left him in and took these two out. I might do that. Where's the right guard I got? So I can switch him out with him. I'm gonna keep him. Yeah, hold on. Let me see that. Let's see the build against him. 6'6", 95. He gonna have 99. I don't know. Let's see what he can get. Might do that Eagles build. One of these came from, oh, that was what's the name? Why not back out? Yeah, hurry up. Hold on, let's check out the team one more time because you know how they be doing you. They'll do you in the game. Everybody lit. Everybody lit. Everybody lit. Everybody lit. Everybody lit. Let's go. We should be able to do it. Let's push it to the limit. Push it to the limit.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played,
just got off into
with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Dante Hall going to bring it out of the end zone.
Ooh, if he could have spanned and ran.
Catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw into the hands of Gonzalez here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
The inaugural carry for Darren McFadden. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now Mahomes.
I had max protection, and they still didn't protect me.
Chris Jones gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Chris Jones, my man. My man. What you doing for him?
The first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Out. Yes, we did.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground, McFadden.
People always try to do that early tackle shit. Like,
here, 2nd down.
They certainly had success throwing the ball.
People find all types of glitches to try to do it.
Once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the
let's just fall on the floor. You ain't got to tackle him. Just roll on the floor. And you got him.
On 2nd down, McFadden. Nifty juke here.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle.
And stop.
Just roll on the floor.
That is a gain of 16 to set.
Right to the roll on the floor there.
Very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the 1st down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
We got 2 tones. We got Falcons with a 49er field.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this time he is in. Darren McFadden from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs put the night's first points on
Darren
the board as
McFadden.
they take the early lead. They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace.
Pick my player. I got Bosa too. Is that 99? That's that 99 Bosa, bro? People don't like to talk. I don't know why. I like to talk. It's just a game, bro. You got headphones. It ain't like you telling me your plays. You're not playing on your same game. Ain't no meat watching. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? You move down that field, though. Let's go, Kansas City.
After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
I don't know what happened. He brought it out.
They run it with a Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space,
he's going to use the spin almost.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time.
He's trying to get it. I don't know why.
Keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up. My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson.
Yep.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone that was in the wrong spot for the QB.
He tried to do that.
Right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Through there, bro.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
What's wrong with this man?
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. First down, a run with McFadden. Down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he is out of bounds here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go through a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
I was going to do that anyway, but that's not bad.
And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Coming out. There you go. Collins and Harry. Dang. Oh, man. Yeah. That's just cold ass. Ooh.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game?
They've got his man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They have to give them
it is exactly what they need.
And never underestimate the effect
yank that
with you can have on a game.
Dickerson trying the right side. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Back to Dickerson here on 2nd down.
He fished it up.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down.
And he is brought down at the 22
you had to think about
gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because they're ability to make people miss in the open.
Ooh, he almost had me. He almost had me. I thought he had that. I ain't gonna lie. I thought you had that. Oh my goodness. I was like, ooh.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind
the beast in the middle,
First
bro.
play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Still can't have him.
Mahomes going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact on that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Oh, good catch. Good catch. Good catch. I tried. I tried. That's a stupid move in. I was stupid. Stupid move there. No pick six though.
So the ball
I don't know what he's doing.
16
Like,
here for 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
what are you thinking? What are you doing over there?
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
They probably did thought they had more time.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. To throw is Jackson. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
Not that much time, baby.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
He thought I was going to jump at him a couple times.
Yes, 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Jackson. Intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
Why did he get off the block?
About the 43.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here's a 2nd and 8. A give to McFadden out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Mahomes now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out.
I missed it.
And that is no good.
My fucking hand is cold.
Touchdown game.
And there are 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressive. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And the Chiefs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Let's get it. 3rd quarter.
A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
You know what he's going to try to do now.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
We knew what he was about to do now,
he's
but
taken down,
we got
able to
Dickerson.
slip across the 35.
We got Dickerson.
45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Trying to give up 2 now.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
From the gun, Jackson. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
They ain't allowing none of that.
Everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half.
We ain't allowing none of that.
Miserable first half is carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Get off. Get off. Get Crowder off me.
That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
Getting out a ton of success here so far.
How you ain't had a ton of success?
That he might be on the verge of
They lying.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
They lying.
Two yards to go, 2nd down. McFadden again. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
On the 14 seconds. Let's go.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll run with McFadden.
Look like Jones is always protecting him. Jones, you play for me. You don't play for him.
Finally, they bowed him defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Up the middle, McFadden. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Dalton Schultz, a 16-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Yep. The offense. Mahomes is doing his job today. Mahomes doing his job today.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I was wondering if he was still there. I'm thinking I'm playing against a robot like it.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Get them lit up too, so you gotta watch out. 24 points is a big difference. I want my points, but I ain't trying to let you come back.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand
Losing out of
they've got
bounds.
to move the ball and move it
Losing out of
fast.
bounds.
In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized
What the
deficit,
fuck?
but not
Get
one
him.
they can't manage.
Get Nico.
He's got it past the 30 before
I run up on
he's
Nico,
dropped.
bro.
15 yards, first down and
Dang, dude.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep
I'm not answering my phone,
in a
man.
play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes
Coming,
moving,
I told
scan
you.
the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Play action. Now Jackson. That's down the field for Jefferson.
Ball
My
hawking.
goodness, another interception.
Ball hawking.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. Well, all I
Knew
can
he
do
was
is
gonna
just
get
shake
one.
my head. I mean,
Yeah, Kansas
6
City, bro.
interceptions. I
That's why I
cannot
got him.
imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
That's why I got everybody on my squad. Bro, he did all that just to quit. I think I got enough time for him in the game, bro. I'm gonna have to pause for the calls.